Yo, what it is, man, it's your boy Yerrty G, and you are tuning into another episode of 16 with 16, Clown Life.
All right, how are you doing?
I'm good, how you doing?
Good. All right, so who are you?
So, I'm Yerrty G, out of St. Louis, Missouri. Some call me G, some call me Unc, just call me Yerrty.
Okay, what was it like growing up in St. Louis?
So what was it like growing up in St. Louis? Honestly, I had it pretty good growing up. You know, I grew up on the north side on Peck Street, 41 to PST. But the thing is, like my mom, she did a lot to make sure I was good. And then, you know, I had my uncles, my granddaddy, my granny, my aunt, all them. So it really wasn't too bad. It didn't start getting rough until probably like maybe 10 or 11.
Okay, how did you get into music?
As far as me getting into music, I wrote a poem. In 8th grade, I was going to Blue Middle School. We had to write a poem about something that we was in love with. So I wrote a poem about basketball. And then I started like printing out lyrics, trying to see how I could articulate other people's lyrics. And then it just blossomed into me writing my own stuff.
So do you remember the poem?
You know what? Yeah, some of it. It was some like, basketball is a sport I love. I get my dope shots from the man above. And that's all I really remember.
Okay. What makes you different from other artists?
What makes me different? The realest thing about me being different from other artists is that I talk about, you know, of course, my life like everybody else does, but I don't stick to one subject. I don't use auto-tune overly. And then more so when I perform, if you are not on any one of my collab songs or you're not a part of my band, you will not hit that stage. I feel like a small stage show is a better show.
Okay. What has been your favorite project that you put out so far?
Man, my favorite project.
Well, actually, how many of them are there?
So I have 3 projects out. I got one mixtape, which is technically an album because it's all original. But I got 2 EPs out. First mixtape is called Psychosis. It's on that piff. And then the 2 EPs are Kool-Aid and Porn 1, Kool-Aid and Porn Volume 2.0. My favorite project as of right now is my current single featuring my bro Zeus Rebel Waters. It's called Gang Related.
Okay. Who is your dream feature locally?
My dream feature locally?
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a few. So one of them, Zeus Rebel Waters, already accomplished that one. My second dream feature locally would honestly, I think his name is Kels. He's a singer.
Oh.
Yeah, him for sure. And then my third feature locally would be Nando, STL.
Okay. And then dead or alive, who would the dream feature be?
Michael Jackson.
Why?
Michael Jackson's the truth. Like, if it was not for Michael Jackson, relationships would be broken. People wouldn't be happy when they're in a bad state of mind. And also, it wouldn't be room for other people like Chris Brown. Like, Chris Brown was a goat in my eyes. But everything in him that I heard says Michael Jackson.
Okay. What has been your biggest moment so far with music?
My biggest moment actually happened not too long ago. So I co-headlined at Pops with Zeus Rebel Waters on the 10th of July. It was the Love Tour. That's when I had my live band with me. It was my drummer, my guitar player, and for the first time ever, I had hype man. You know, it was a good amount of tickets sold. I want to say somewhere around 43, 46, somewhere in that area. Everybody had their Yerrty G shirts on. People were singing the words with me. Bought out some new moves on stage, all that.
Okay, what is something about you that people don't know?
People don't know where I live. People don't know what type of car I drive. And I like to keep it that way. You know, it's not for anything, but people should know all that about you. Because when you're in a position that I'm in, where I'm doing good musically, I'm touring and all this, you become a target just off GP. You know, you could be in the club performing, and there's some cats over there hating just because I had a bigger crowd than them, and we don't even know each other.
All right. What is your wildest studio memory?
Wildest studio memory. Forgot all my words. I choked in the studio.
Because?
I was just overly hype about the song.
Okay. Where do you draw inspiration from the most?
Biggest inspiration? My daughter. And on top of her, I just really draw back on old experiences. Like my new project, Kool 11.3. Everything that I'm talking about is an old experience.
Okay. What is your opinion of the music scene in St. Louis?
Man, this is a tough one because I try to be politically correct without sounding like I've had, you know, a publicist write this for me. But, man, I just really hate the fact that our city particularly, they focus on like talking about being a dope fiend. They really uplift whole shit. Like, you know, like when it comes to women, it's always where the cash app at, if he ain't spending no bread, he not getting his ass. And then when it comes to the dude, it's always fuck the ops, fuck the ops, fuck the ops. Yeah, auto-tune. Like me, I like bars, I like wordplay, I like lyrics. So like if you had to ask me about a playlist, it's literally gonna consist of, as far as my top 5, Nas, Tech Nine, Eminem, Pusha T, Big Sean, myself, people in my circle. Like I really like bars and wordplay. I give everybody a chance though, of course. But if it just doesn't resonate with what I like, then I'm not gonna listen to it again. Unless you come out with something else and you spit.
Okay. Wait, so did you say what kind of music do you make?
So I rap. So when it comes to me, I've never actually been compared to anybody. It's always, oh, you sound unique. You sound different. Truth be told, I love metal more than anything. That's what I want to break out into. But I can actually rap, so of course I'm gonna keep rapping.
Okay. What is the most STL thing you've ever done?
The most STL thing I've ever done. That's a hard question. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, you know, I used to go to the Mayday Parade back in the day. I still get Chinese food. I actually wear my Blues gear a lot because I like hockey. I wear Cardinals gear when I go to Cardinals games. And I'm in love with emos and nephews.
So St. Louis starter pack is you.
You can say that, yeah.
Okay. What is the best Chinaman in St. Louis?
The best in St. Louis. A1 Walk.
Where's that?
It's on Gravois. It's on Gravois and Russell in the Sulo area.
Okay. So what do you want to accomplish with your music?
What I want to accomplish? Really? So short-term goal is to sell it, to go at least 10,000 physical units sold on my next release.
Okay. And then talking within like the next 5 years, what would it be?
The next 5 years, continue touring.
Continue. Yeah. So you're currently, or you're going to be?
Yeah, I'm currently on tour. So the tour I'm on right now is the Stoners Are Late tour, which is headlined by myself and my boy Chills. So I'm actually leaving this weekend, going to Topeka, Kansas. And then next weekend, I'm going to Cleveland. The following weekend, I'm going to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Then I got back-to-backs in Peoria, Illinois, New Haven, Indiana. And then I shoot to Grand Island, Nebraska.
How long does it last?
Tours are usually, at the minimum, 10 shows.
That's pretty exciting. So what can we be expecting from you?
So this fall, Kool-Aid Point 3 is dropping. So that's the working title. It does have a subtitle, but I'm keeping that under wraps.
Okay. So after this, where do we follow your music?
So you can find me, as far as my music, it's Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, YouTube. Basically, if you have a phone, iPad, a tablet, a smart TV, you can find me. And it's spelled Yerrty G, Yerrty space G.
All right. Anything else that you would like to tell the people?
Man, go download Game Related on all platforms. Go watch the video on YouTube. And, hit me up to come to your city. So once again, it's your boy Yerrty G. You just watched another episode of 16 with 16. Tune in to get tuned up. Clown Life. Arr.